Welcome back to the Conflicted Garage. Back at the toolbox cam, and due to popular demand for an instructional video, like me actually working on something, showing how to do a repair, which most likely is a colossal waste of time. There's probably dozens of YouTube videos out there already that show you how to do what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do is BMW E36 rear disc brake removal. So enjoy. We're going to start with the tools you need. You're going to need a pipe. You're going to need a persuader, ratchet, 16mm socket, screwdriver, C-clamp, 7 and a 6mm hex wrench, and a cup of tea. Alright, here we are at the driver's side rear, and you can see there's a lot of corrosion on the existing disc. The car's been sitting for a while. I didn't film taking off the wheel because if you can't get that, I don't know that I can really help you. So here we've got this little retainer clip. Just get a screwdriver in there and off that comes. Okay, I'm under the car now on the back side of the brake, and here you've got you got a dust cap over that 7mm. Here's the 16mm bolt you're going to be dealing with later. But your two 7mm bolts are under these dust caps, if you're lucky enough to have them. So see what we can do about getting those removed. Here you can see on this I've kind of got the lip pulled up. That'll come right off, exposing. You can barely see it in there, but 7mm hex bolt. Now you've got your dust caps off, you can just insert your 7mm hex, and you can't really get a lot of pressure on that, so bring up your section of pipe. And leverage and get the job done. So then it'll spin out quite easily. And you don't have to take those bolts all the way out. I usually do though, and get them cleaned up. Alright, there's the bolts if you choose to remove them. You only really need to remove them as far as the threads to get the caliper off. Now, if you've been doing regular maintenance, the caliper should just come off. If not, you might need to give it some persuading with the hammer. Right now, it is just on there. There we go. Now, of course, you're not going to want to have that hanging, so you need a bungee or a wire or something to wire that up to your spring. Alright, now that you've got your caliper bungeed up there so it's not hanging off the brake line, time for the old C-clamp. You're going to leave that back pad in there to push against that piston. Otherwise, when you put those new pads on, you are not going to be able to fit them on the rotor. Get your C-clamp somewhere hooked up like that, and then you'll just push that piston all the way in. Certainly don't know how guys do these videos, because it's a real pain in the butt to try and let's see if we can get that here. Nope. Here's your piston all the way in. Great cinematography. Alright, next we'll be going after the 16 millimeter bolts that hold on that mounting bracket there. Time for the old cheater pipe again. Get some leverage. You can use a breaker bar if that's more your speed. Stand by. Alright, I needed both hands for that. You know, and I suppose if I had fancy pants lighting and video cameras and wasn't using my smartphone, had production values, you know, this might go a little bit smoother, but there are other guys that do videos that can give you all the fancy stuff. So, there's a 16 millimeter bolt for that. Ooh. And the other one I'll have to kind of move the caliper out of the way to get that. Riveting video, it's not, so we'll be back. Alright, so next you're going to need a 6 millimeter hex wrench for this little retaining screw that is holding your disc on, or in this case, a ton of corrosion is keeping that stuck to the hub. Now another thing to be aware of, make sure you got your emergency brake off. So that'll be holding it on there too. Hold on while I beat on this. Well, it didn't take too much beating for that to come off. And it's going to be a fair amount of cleanup. Rotors are grooved, worn. Brake pads are down to nothing. So, hasn't this been a load of fun? So we're back at Toolbox Cam, and like I said, there are way better videos, way better how-to videos out there, guys that really know what they're doing. So, you know, as I increase my budget for production values and actually having proper equipment for this, who knows? Maybe that'll work out. Thanks for watching. Any comments? Subscribe, like. If there's anything, you know, you're interested in seeing done on the BMW E36, believe me, I got plenty to do on this car. So there will be more videos, and hopefully the production value will get better. And I might even have somebody running a camera. Amazing being able to work with two hands. All right, thanks.